What's up, everyone? Evan here. This is where we talk about everything regarding dialing your remote job or your business, whether that's using remote teams to run your job or your business. Yes, you can run a job with a remote team that doesn't cost too much, or also about digital lifestyles, those living abroad, better for less. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. How to live the absolute cheapest, the best lifestyle in foreign countries. You could live in America, but why live in America when everything costs a lot? There's a pandemic going on, there's shutdowns, it's not as lively, there's no options for food or creativity. So here's what's up, is you can go anywhere in the world right now. Just kidding. Can't go to Europe, can't go to Asia, can't go to Latin America. Mexico's wide open. Parts of Latin America are open, like Colombia with a COVID test within 4 days. Other parts are closed. So I've narrowed down my search to like Guatemala, Nicaragua, Mexico, Colombia. I'm personally going to Colombia in 2 months, to Medellin, but for this example, we're going to use Puebla, Mexico. You can fly into Mexico City for cheap, take a 2-hour cab ride to Puebla, and that's what we're going to look into and show you how cheap it can be to live abroad with a very good quality of life and eat out every day and stay in a nice place. So that's what we're going to break down right now. There are two main ways of finding really cheap housing. When you're traveling abroad, trying to find places for cheaper, you can stay longer, like at least 28 to 30 days. The first way, which I wouldn't recommend starting with, but I just want to show you how, type the city in Facebook in the search column, press enter, and you go down to groups. You're looking for groups that at least have about 20 posts a day, and then a lot of members. So I'm seeing something that doesn't really have a lot. Okay, Total Ventas Puebla. They will have housing. A lot of people will post. This is the most active group here. But that's something you do after you actually have a place in the city. You want to stay a second month and want to find something even cheaper than your first month. So just a good thing to put in your back pocket. Let's just go to Airbnb. Everyone knows Airbnb. What people don't know are some new features they've added. So we're going to do Puebla from December 4th, which is giving us about a month out, and that allows us to give a lot more different options for booking. So we're doing plus or minus 5 days, and what that does is give you a variance of 5 days from when you can book in, because sometimes some days are booked, some days aren't. It gives you a lot more options. So I would say you book a place to stay and then you book your flight. And if your flight is more than 2 weeks out, you can always get it for very cheap. So let's jump into this. We're going to type search. We're always doing 2 guests just in case you have a partner. And we're going and we're going to zoom out. And this is what we're getting in Puebla. You're getting them all over the place. But where do you want to stay? Well, this is how we find out. Go to Hostel World. Type in the city. These are all the hostels and they're always in the most popular areas. If there's a hostel in a bad area, no one would go there. So click on map. And this is where everything is, like inside the center of the city. There's not many hostels here, but let's use this as a reference point on where we should search. Let's just go into the middle of this city. And I'm thinking everything within this area is probably a pretty good area. And then this map of actually listings is already showing. So look, I'm choosing entire place. I'm choosing, let's see how much. Let's make it about 400 tops. 400, save. I like balconies and I like private closing doors, especially if you have a partner. Then if one person wakes up early, it doesn't matter. So I start looking through these pictures to see, ooh, I see a full, wow, $342 a month, upstairs bedroom. Ooh, this is killer. So I'm seeing some huge deals. And then you look at something like this, which is pretty nice. This looks kind of weird. But you have a living room. Oh man, that's cheap. Oh, I had no idea. So you're seeing a lot of these winners around here. And what I start doing is start hearting them. Add them to the heart list. Which you do by hovering over. Clicking on them. Seeing what they look like. Getting a little bit bigger detail. Add them to a new list. And then going with that. So this is the absolute best way. And remember, if you're not getting a price that you want, you can scroll down on the listing to the actual host and click contact host. And the quick thing you do is like, hey, can you message me on WhatsApp? And you always say plus one which is US if you're from the US, and you type your phone 5 to the 3 0 3 to the 0 4, and I just type it all out. I'll just throw it in Google Translate, pop it in there, and then they'll message you, and if they don't, they'll give you their number. This is a great way to kind of link up a deal outside of Airbnb. If you want an even cheaper deal, then it just knocks off the service fee. But yeah, just recapping this. If you want to stay for like 28 days or more, go through Airbnb, use the 28 days or more, plus or minus 5 days, so it gives you more options. And you can find some really good deals. I had no idea housing was so cheap in Puebla, Mexico right now. This is looking really nice for me, so I'm actually really considering this now. But yeah, check it out. Please like, subscribe, share this with anyone you know who might be traveling, because this could save them hundreds of dollars. A lot of people don't know all these deals, and they'll book like 5 days in a place. Book a month. Really, a month will be cheaper than 2 weeks. A lot of these places have 50% off deals. Look at this. This is 40% off. This is like 20% off. And write in the comments if you have any questions, if you have any other experience with finding long-term or short-term rentals in a city. I'd love to know, so throw it in there. We'll see you in the next video.